So LinkedIn ads used to have a terrible rep for being an expensive medium to generate leads on, but LinkedIn ads have changed a lot over time. And today they're probably the most focused way you can get to the right person at the right time, and hence bringing a lead that's actually at a very acceptable cost, which you typically can't get to on any other platform. So I'll show you how LinkedIn has changed. So first of all, I'm just going to use my feed to illustrate this change over time. So anyone's feed contains two types of posts. So one, I have a connections post. So I'm seeing this post, one because I'm connected to Rail, but also because I'm connected to Lance. And therefore I'm seeing a share of a post of someone I'm connected to. If I scroll down my feed a little bit more, I'm going to see a few ads as I go. And I can see it's an ad because it's a little promoted sign like in every other platform. And this is how LinkedIn used to work for years. And like every other social platform, they suffer the same challenge where feed ads have an inherently low click-through rate, usually about 0.5%, meaning that for every 1,000 people that actually saw your ad, only 5 of them actually clicked on your ad. Now, a click doesn't mean much. It's still not a lead. So there's still a long way or a lot of drop-off to go before they become a lead, which then resulted in a very expensive lead at the end of the day. If I scroll down a little bit further, again, I'll see a connection post. If I scroll down a little bit further, again, I got an ad. So today, still a lot of companies run feed ads. They're still strong for brand awareness, but not that strong for lead gen. Let's jump into the lead gen side. So to get a bit more direct and to try and improve click-through rates and therefore lead cost, LinkedIn tried a direct approach, so emails. So emails are still probably the most hated form of marketing in any platform, not even on LinkedIn itself. And emails are characterized by two things. One, lots of irrelevant impersonal writing. So I can see hello, Michael Half, and it goes down and down and down. And typically one call to action at the bottom. So the intention was right. A more direct approach should inherently bring up click-through rate, but how it was done was quite poor, and therefore click-through rate did rise, but usually not from 0.5% to 5%, but typically from 0.5% to 1%, which again then still resulted in expensive leads. Fast forward a little bit more, and LinkedIn came out with a thing called chat ads. So just to illustrate this, I'll show one of our ads that we have going out to one of our audiences, but just sent it to myself to show how they work. So a chat ad is intentionally much more chatty. It's intentionally much shorter, and it's characterized by usually either a number of call to actions. You can have lots of call to actions here. You can have 3 different ones. And each of those call to actions can either open up a lead form like you see here. So it's a very easy way to capture someone's details quickly, or it can go through a more chatting approach where it can, one of the call to actions could be, yes, please reach out. And the second call to action could be, tell me more, which could then actually open up a separate message, which again goes into more chat type format rather than a lead capture format. Now, chat ads are almost diametrically opposite to any other thing on LinkedIn in the sense that their click-through rates are unbelievable. So where you would typically get about a 0.5% click-through rate on feed ads and about a 1% click-through rate on email ads, chat ads typically can get about 50 to 60% click-through rate. And because of that, lead costs are therefore so much better and usually comparable to other platforms like Google and Facebook and so on. Now, this is a way you can get into people's inboxes in a way that doesn't feel like an ad. It's much more personal, much more conversational, and allows you to get to the right person at the right time. I'm going to show you now how you can actually build out any audience in the back end to get to that person with this type of format.